That does mean that does actually mean that there's a faster pair. All right, it is qualifying time. This is the if I remember correctly, it's the iRacing DIRTcar 358 modified Engine Ice series. I think the series is sponsored by Engine Ice, if I remember correctly. It was last season. I don't know about this season, but this is an official iRacing series. We're gonna go out on track. This car only has one gear. I don't know why I'm trying to shift up. I'm thinking about modifieds from last night. Tour modifieds on the brain, always a good thing. I love the tour mods, and I'm gonna be racing them later on tonight, which I'll be recording that race as well. I'll be racing in Yesteryear Racing League. Yesteryear Racing League is an amazing league on Tuesday nights. I love racing with them. It's very strict and locked down to a very realistic set of parameters, where they run the 1990 NASCAR Tour Modified schedule and the 1990 Southern Modified Tour schedule. Okay, that was our last lap. We were talking the whole time. But just to finish up on that, they do realistic race distances, full-length distances, realistic weather to the actual historic date of the race. So we race the same conditions, same track, same laps, and also the league is basically, since it's based off 1990, that was before Lucky Dogs, wave arounds, or even double plow restarts, or even lap down cars dropping to the back. It was before all of that. So all the restarts have like all the lap down cars like mixed in wherever they were when the caution came out in the field. But we're back in our pit stall. We're gonna go ahead and hop out of the car, and we'll see you guys back on the grid. Thank you guys so much for watching.
Murphy is now at the front.
We're on the grid for the for this 358 modified race. These are the DIRTcar 358 modifieds in iRacing, and this is the series. Last season it was sponsored by Engine Ice. I'm not sure if it still is, but if it still is, then this is the Engine Ice 358 modified series that's in iRacing under the official races. So if you're looking for what later on, like, you know, when this video comes out later on this week, if you're looking to see what I was running, yeah, super fun series. If you're looking to try to figure out how to do some dirt racing, this series doesn't have any cautions. It's a D-class series, and it's running the 358 dirt modifieds, the northeast style modifieds. So it's the younger, it's the little brother to the to the big blocks. And when I mean younger brother, I mean these cars are like, it's comparable to if your brother's like fucking 20 years older than you. Way bigger and way stronger than you.
30 seconds left.
Okay. Oh, I can't go in gear yet. Not everybody's on the grid. Oh, now there. Okay, here we go. Oh yeah, I can't just clutch it and rev the car up and pop the clutch. I gotta... These cars don't have a clutch, that's why. So basically... What the fuck was... I'm so glad we didn't get any incidents from that. What in the living fuck was... Dude, somebody just came across and into us. Luckily, that didn't do anything. What was that? Oh shit, yes please. I'm sorry, I forgot to turn the fan on. Yes, yes I do. That's why it's so hot in here. The fan wasn't turned on to get some cold air in here. Okay. Can you see what temperature it is in here? Almost 90? Okay. So what, like, it's higher than 85, right? Or is it... I'm sorry, I didn't mean to bump you there. Okay. So yeah, it's almost, she said it was almost, so might have been just under 90 degrees in here. All right, here we go.
Pace car back in. Green, green.
So there's no cautions in this series. That does mean that does actually mean that there's a a fast repair.
Position 9 currently. On outside, still there. Clear.
Well, we got through that pretty good.
Still there. Clear. Outside. Still there. Still there. You're clear. Clear.
I know it's kind of a lot of noise, but that's another reason why I jumped down to like my own live streaming channel. Is because when I'm live streaming and I'm changing headsets and stuff like that in between races and talking to you guys on different headsets, I usually forget to switch it to push to talk. So there ends up being all sorts of noise. So I'm sorry to anybody that jumps in here, but yeah, I
19.8.
usually always keep it on voice activation when I'm in my when I'm in the streaming channel. So if you guys hear background noise, I'm so sorry about that. You guys are just hearing everything live.
19.5.
Because I guess technically if I say something, the people in Discord hear it before the people in the live stream. So if I say, oh fuck, because something happens, if you're in Discord, you're gonna know, oh shit, hurry up and look at the video. I want to see what the fuck this dumbass just did. How they fuck up now? By the way, I realized I don't have the track for the for F4 this week. They're at Mid-Ohio, and I can't believe I never bought Mid-Ohio yet for iRacing. It's an amazing road course. I don't know. I'll talk to you about that later.
My bad, Casey. I touched a wall.
Previous was a 19.6.
You're good, Brian.
Dude, I love everything about this. I know a lot of people disable that rock screen there, but like, man, dude, I love how realistic this looks right here. In VR, being able to look around and shit like that. Seeing the rock screen like right in front of us. Seeing the mud and seeing the clods of mud, and maybe later on, if this race goes well, if I fucking don't hit the wall like that. You might start seeing dust get collected on the helmet or on the visor.
10 completed.
Because as the track dries out, the clods of mud and stuff start to turn to like drier chunks. You'll see some pieces that look a little bit drier, and then you'll also see dust too.
Last lap time 19.8. Inside, still there, still there, still there. It's clear.
Woo! Passing on the high side.
.093 ahead. Outstanding. We're in position 8. Interval in front 4.2.
Alright. Yeah.
Delta ahead over 5
Alright.
laps. 0.3.
Thank you. She had to go back to work from her break. So she's been thinking about streaming more and more. She actually thought about possibly I don't know if she was gonna stream Thunderstorm or WoW or Dead by Daylight or something. She was talking about streaming, but she was talking about a few different games. She wasn't sure what she wanted to play yet, but first ever, like I helped her set up OBS, and we're gonna set her up some kind of basic graphics package just so she has something, and her try out her first stream.
Gap behind 0.64.
She doesn't have a webcam yet. We're gonna get that later on, but yeah, T-Dubs is thinking about getting and doing a little bit of streaming. She sees me stream and she wants to try it out. Worst case scenario, we could just take the webcam from the sim rig here. It's on a tripod back behind the monitor. I could just take the tripod and move it from where it's at now, put it over to her desk.
0.54 slower than your quickest time. Down from your quickest time.
I got on the gas too hard there.
Laps left. 19.9 tenths on that lap.
I love these cars so much.
Gap closed 5.3 in front.
Did he say the gap is closing to the front? I think we saved enough tires to where we're catching this dude in the last 10 laps of the race here.
Interval behind 1.3.
Oh, I got up in that rough stuff. That wasn't good. Fuck. The gap sure as shit ain't closing now.
Gap ahead larger by 0.25.
Yeah, I figured. This is what I did that other week in these as well, as I got on the gas too hard. Put myself in the wall a couple times.
1 minute 32 still of this session.
Then once you do that, it gets harder to keep the car out of the wall. Once you got damage, there's sometimes that the car just feels like it's attracted to the wall.
We got close to 3.8 laps left. Lap delta in front, 0.04.
We're reeling them back in, but it's gonna be too late. We really screwed ourselves getting the wall there.
Car behind previous lap time was at 20.5.
Got up in that shit again.
Bring it home.
Okay, here's where we just gotta Try to hold on to what we have. We're not catching him unless he spins.
Good race, Brian. Good race, Joseph. Good race, David.
We closed in on the
Good
lead.
race, Jesse.
That's
Good race,
PA.
everyone. That was crazy.
Good job.
Hell yeah, man. Good race.
Once you get out of that draft a little bit, you were fucked. But once you stayed in it, you just catch the guy.
Alright, we're gonna pull the car back to pit road here and we're gonna hop out of the car. Thank you guys so much for watching. That race was a lot of fun. It was pretty tense. We had people...
Check to your stop. 13, 12,
We're all in a
11,
line, but we had
10,
people close
7,
to us right
6,
behind us.
5,
So
4,
we're all
3,
racing
2,
pretty close.
1.
I saw the relative at one point. They were pretty close to me. So I knew I couldn't make many mistakes there, and I was making more mistakes towards the end of the race. Just getting on the throttle too hard with the track starting to get kind of slick. I was a little antsy just wanting to go, and I got excited about trying to catch the dude in front of me and just got on the throttle a little bit too hard. But thank you guys so much for watching on YouTube. That's going to end this VOD. I'm going to stop the recording, and then we're on the live stream. We're going to go ahead and jump and find the next race to jump into, and try to record another one. So thank you guys so much for watching. I fucking love you guys, and thank you iRacing, Twitch, YouTube, Discord, Texas Speed, and last but not least, all my followers, all my viewers, all my subscribers, every single one of you guys. I fucking love you guys. Thank you for the support.